let's take our top pattern and make a dress out of it. I love dresses. Now, all my dresses that I'm going to show you today are sleeveless. That doesn't mean you have to make a sleeveless dress. You can put sleeves in it. Long sleeves, short sleeves, cap sleeves, whatever kind of sleeves you want. I just happen to love sleeveless. I wear dresses more in the summertime than I wear anything else because they're cool. They're just cool. Now, I like to make some different necklines, different designs in my particular dress. If you look at what I have on right now, this is pieced. It's a little hard to see, but I know it's in there and it's very, very comfortable. I have a seam down the center front. I have a faced V in the top of this dress, so it's just a fun dress to do. But let me show you how you're going to do this. You won't believe how simple it is. So the first thing that you need to know is how long do you want this dress to be? That's totally up to you. So what I'm going to tell you to do is to go over your shoulder, at your shoulder, over your bust, down to the length that you want. Then add 2 inches to it because you got to have a hem, okay? So at the shoulder, over the bust, down to the length, okay? Plus 2 inches. If you're not quite sure how long, I don't know how long I want the dress because I've never made a dress before. Make it long. You can always shorten it. Don't make it short because you can't lengthen it. But you can make it long. You could make it all the way down to your ankles if you wanted to. Some people like really long dresses. I like them both ways. You're going to see them both ways. So you get to choose. So the first thing you're going to do is to take your master top pattern. Now, this dress is woven. This dress is knit. I'm going to show you the knit first, and then I'll show you the woven, okay? So I'm going to fold this dress in half, and pattern in half, and I'm going to lay it on my cutting mat, like this, or my drawing mat, whatever you've got at home. Now, what I need to do is to go back to my tape measure, and I need to measure from my shoulder down to the largest part of me. Now, if you're having trouble with doing this by yourself, take your tape, your painter's tape, and put a piece of tape at your hip. If your tummy's bigger, put a piece of tape at your tummy, whatever's the biggest, because I need to know that. So I'm going from my shoulder down to wherever the biggest part of me is, and for me, that's my hip. So that's at 24 inches. So I'm going to take my pattern, master knit top pattern, and I'm going to go from the center of the shoulder, that's just what I did on my body, go down to 24 inches and make a mark. So this is the largest part of me. I'm even going to draw a line on here because that will tell me easily where I'm going with this. So first thing I'm going to do is to take a scrap of pattern ease, and I'm going to line it up right at the arm side of the pattern. Now remember, that's what the widest is. So if you want to make a really long dress, move this up a bit, all right? But I'm going to do it right at there. Now, I know how long I want my dresses to be. This is about the length that I want them. And my dresses are probably about 31 inches long, which really isn't very long. That's what I like. Again, you can make them longer, you can make them shorter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, at this hip area, I'm going to measure out anywhere from 1.5 inches to 2 inches, 3 inches if you like a really big A-line. So I'll do 3 inches for you and show you what I'm talking about. That's the most important mark. Right here, let me move this over just a bit so that you can see that a little bit better. Right there is the most important mark. And the reason that that's the most important mark is that's where we're going to A-line this. All right? So watch how simple. So I'm going to go from the armhole. All right? I need to cross that area where that mark is and draw a line and keep drawing that line. And this is the length of my dress, and I hate to tell you, that's it. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Now, let's just say, and I would suggest you make a knit one first because that's the easiest to fit. Let's just say that's 2 A-line for you. Not a problem. Don't go any further out on your arm's eye. Leave that alone because we already know that fits. All you have to do is on your sewing machine, take the seam in like this. Okay? And keep taking the seam in until you like the fit of the dress. Now personally, and this is personally, I happen to like a straighter dress. So mine looks more like this one. And I'm going to turn this pencil around and do a marker. This is kind of like what I like. Maybe an inch out. See, that's a much thicker line. So that's where I like. Now that's as easy as it is to draw your dress pattern. You're going to Scotch tape it, cut it out, you got yourself a dress pattern. Now let's just say you want to make this woven, as is this dress, and not a knit. This was my first one. All you have to do, remember, is add a 1/2 inch to your side seam and a 1/2 inch to your underarm seam, and you have a woven dress.